What's up, guys? Today we're playing Epic 7, and today we're on a subscriber account, Ran Into Trouble. I've been playing on this account for about a month or so, and I'm really proud of the progress. It's almost time to give it back to its owner, so today we're going to make even more progress toward that goal and see just how far we can get. Here we go. Now, the very first thing that I want to do is come in and do some summons. Now, we do have a little bit of an event going on with the Covenant, and so we're going to do the Covenant free 10, and we do get something. That is amazing. Hopefully, I mean, can I get a Rowana? Please don't give me an artifact. Give me a Rowana. I really need her. Here we go. Come on. Oh, wait, what? What is happening? Okay, we got a Champion Zerato. I have him already. Champion Zerato, an amazing hero. That hero is going to be fantastic as we go into the Hell Raid auto team. Then we get Brieg. Oh, man. Oh, I chose Brieg already from one of my free summons, but we get him here. He is just amazing. Brieg, if you don't have him, make sure that you pick him up from your story mode. One more summon here. All right. And then we get to come in and do 2 Moonlight summons before we get the Pity. Now, before I do that, I'm going to have to go and buy one more. I don't quite have 2 yet. The shop is one of those things that you have to keep up with. Now, on this account, because this is pretty much brand new, the only thing that I'm going to be buying with my gold transmit stones is the Galaxy bookmarks. Make sure you come in and get the Molagora. I always get the Bloom, and make sure everyone gets the conversion chest, because that's going to be a major part of your end game gear. Now, as we go forward, we can see this guy has Archdemon Shadow, and you can buy for 10 gold transmit stones each. You can buy those imprints, but that's really more of an end game thing. Right now, the main focus should be getting more and more heroes. Now, really, I mean, do I want a 5-star? Absolutely. But what I really want is a Doris. I'm missing a Doris. So let's see, if we can't get a Spark, please give me a Doris. Here we go, starting off 4-star. It's a Thief. I don't need any more Thief. Tempest Surin, you know what? She fell off, but I brought her out of nowhere the other day, and she completely destroyed. So, give your Tempest Surin some love, and she's going to help you out. What is this going to be? 2 Sparks in a row. Wanderer Silk. You know, I actually don't use Wanderer Silk. She's super fast. You look at her S number 3. Decreased combat readiness 100%. Grants a barrier. Then she can do an S number 2, which is awesome. Dispelling 1 buff. When the caster has buff, triggers a dual attack from the enemy with the highest attack. So now you can really snipe someone. Now here we go. 4 to 5-star Moonlight guaranteed. This person really wants to have a Moonlight Bologna. And of course, who wouldn't, right? Moonlight Bologna, let's go. Let's see if we can get it. We don't. We get a 4-star. Does he need 4 stars? Maybe a Furious. Can I get a Moonlight Furious? I do!
Not on my watch.
Funny thing, I'm actually not going to use Moonlight Furious, but I'm getting so many of the Blue Furious that I want to use the imprints. So we get him here, and that's going to be one to add to our collection. Let's go now and do a few elemental summons. I don't think that he really needs anything from the elemental summons, except for a Rowana. I would really like a Rowana. We get Montmorency there. She is awesome. We get an Aether, but of course, the Scourge of Epic 7. No Aethers, please. Come on, Rowana. Can I get a Rowana? We don't. We get all 3 stars. That is okay. Now we're going to go in and... oh, look at that. We have one more here. Okay, we get an Elvira. Now, honestly, I don't use Elvira. He does have her. She was recalled. And I know people are using her, but I have not built an Elvira yet, so that one's going to be an imprint. Next up, we have the headhunting event. Now, I did not get Lone Crescent Bologna, and that's unfortunate. It was a really big long shot, so we're going to go ahead and pick her up here. We're getting into the last 20 days or so of your head hunting. If you don't know who to pick up, you need to make sure that you go and check out a tier list, and I'll put one in the description for you. But this person really wants to get Lone Crescent Bologna. So let's go ahead. We are going to pick her up right here. Awesome. Do I have anything in the point shop? I sure don't. I think we have to pick her up from our mail as well. There she is.
Within the brilliance of the moonlight, the stars lose their luster. You understand what I mean by that?
No, I don't.
Don't
I
you?
literally have no idea what you mean. I'm sorry. You're awesome, but no idea, no clue. Frida Wolf does the voice. That's the real star of Epic 7. Real star. She does so many voices in the game. Frida Wolf, man, she's just a staple of all of the heroes that are really awesome, right? The really amazing heroes. We hear a lot of Frida Wolf. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go in, and you know what? I'm gonna start to max this girl out. Why not?
Diligence
We're
and
also gonna
hard
make
work
her a
will
6
never
star,
betray
because
you.
of course. Very nice. But then let's finish her out.
Diligence and
Lone
hard
Crescent
work will
Bologna.
never
I
betray
think
you.
that we can actually make a couple of more 6 stars here. So let's kind of see who we got to work with. Crow, one of my very favorite heroes. I do love Crow quite a lot, and I'm missing him into Guild War. This is going to be your water tank in PvP. That way, you're able to uh, bait a lot of the Senyas and a lot of the Remuros that you see in Guild War. So make sure that you pick up Crow if you haven't already, and we're going to max him out. Very
From here,
nice.
I will only become stronger.
All right. That's good job. I can't wait to see that. Now, who else do we have? Moon Bunny Dominal is a good choice as well. As we kind of scroll down, we have Commander Pavel. That might be cool. We have Elvira. Now, what I'm going to go for, I think, is Leia here. Is that how you pronounce it? Leia? This is a brand new hero that people are using quite a lot, and I think that she is going to be great. So let's go ahead and max her out. You can see we have Spirit Bloom conversion. Only goes one way, and there we go. And then I believe also, I think, I think we have one more 500 Lesser Blooms to max out. There we go, and we can pick someone else, anyone. We can pick Elvira. Moon Bunny is a good choice. I like Camilla as well. Lilka is pretty good into the water expedition, but maybe not necessarily a 5 star. Azaria, I don't find myself using quite as much. But look, he spent so much putting a lot of skills into Ilinav that maybe this is a hero that we go for. We're gonna think about that one, I think. Let's go in and look at Mercedes now. Now, when I started on this account, we had 36 Molagora. I've been playing for about a month, and we have 176. So I got 140 Molagora. Now, I really love to have Mercedes. She is awesome. Really awesome. Make sure that you're picking up Mercedes. Make sure that you're maxing her out. This is going to be a very good hero that we can use for a lot of different content, including going through and beating episode number 3. If you haven't beat episode number 3, then the heroes that I like to use for that, Mercedes and other heroes that can counterattack when it's not their turn. Maybe a shoe would work really well. Maybe like a Seaside Bologna, a REM. Check out my videos on how to beat episode number 40. Episode number 40. And I also have one for episode number 3 for Bellion. And that is going to be a really awesome, easy fight, right? It should be an easy fight. Let's go ahead and we're going to imprint this guy. Goodbye, Brig. Sorry, bro. And I think we also have a shoe. Maybe that's the one we need to bring to 60. There we go. Let's go ahead and level her up. I don't know if I'm going to use her in episode number 3.
Hey, look! I got taller!
That was very disturbing, but thank you for that. There we go. Now we have a shoe. We need to get some gear for her, and that's going to bring us into our next thing. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go in episode number 4. Let's see if we can beat that Zio. Then we're going to roll gear and see if we can maybe gear out a few more guys.
There is no salvation for you.
I will release my power. Call, unveil your eye of terror. I'll accept your duel. I'm getting tired of you. Bye-bye now.
I'll cut your throat. Drive them out!
Shall we? I won't go easy on you. Obey me. Obey me. It's too late to back out. Run before it's too late.
Should we get started? I hope you're ready.
Here I go. Call. Mercedes, preparation complete.
Try to stop me.
Stay calm and think rationally. Prepare for the next attack. Let me demonstrate. Now!
Let me help you.
Holding on to vain. How primitive.
Command me. Obey me. Now, bring it on. I will release my power. Blaze.
You've got a long way to go, kid. An opening!
This should do it.
Let's start with something light. I'll accept your duel. You're not scared, are you? Victory pose! Are you ready? You're not bad. But you're no match for me!
Be not afraid. When it is all over, you'll return to nothingness.
That was such a tough battle. It took me about 3 tries to beat episode number 4 Zio. I know a lot of you are having a lot of trouble with this, so go ahead, check out that video, and maybe check out other videos as well on the web and see if you can find a team that works for you. Don't forget to pick up Path of the Savior so that you can get your Light Aiden, and we have one more right here. We need to make sure that we unlock all of our Aiden stuff so that we can then pimp her out. She's going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to use her. Before we go and pull gear, let's go through our expedition and make sure that we're collecting all of our rewards. Make sure that you're doing this every single month to get a lot of these reforged materials. And if you didn't pick it up last month, you can still pick it up right here. You just can't buy the premium supply pass. Now, when I started on this account, we had 4,462 Skystones. Now we're at 23,000. For people who are very, very new, right? Very new, you can pick up the premium supply pass, but I recommend that you do it when you get a material that you're using. For most people, it's going to be Wyvern, so wait until the Wyvern month, then go ahead and pick that up. I also like Katie's. This one here for, what is this, Banshee? If you're a Banshee player, go ahead and pick it up on your Banshee day. Now let's go through and see if we can roll some gear. I need to get quite a lot of gear on this account for very different things. The first thing I'm going to try for is we want to pick up a necklace here. Let's see if we can get a crit damage necklace. I want it to be speed, so we're going to have to roll a little bit of speed gear here. So let's see what we can get. Now, for those of you that are new, I do like to start off with some good gear. So I'm looking for a 23 gear score onto the heroic or a 29 onto the epic. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these things. All of this blue gear, I'm just going to go ahead and extract right away. I'm never leveling up blue gear. Then on the rest of the gear, I'm looking for 3 things that match. So now we have health, speed, effect, resist, defense. That is very good. A little bit of a low roll here, but I think we're still going to try this one out. All the rest of these, not so much. I don't want to roll any heroic gear with 1 flat unless that flat is going to be a speed roll. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then let's try this necklace. Where is it? Here we go. Now what I want is some decent rolls and avoid the flat defense. Okay, we get a 5, not great. We're behind. I want to have at least a 6 average here. A max roll could pull it out. Okay, we get a max roll into speed, so now we've caught up. At a +6, I want to have a 47. I get a 44, right? Because we get an extra one there. So now we're making it up a little bit. Okay, not bad. We get that 6 roll. I want to have a 56. I got a 53. As long as the +12 doesn't go into flat defense, this is going to be something that we take up all the way to the top. Okay, very nice. Let's do it. Nice. So now we have a pretty decent one. At +15, I want to get pretty close to 80 here. We get a min roll into defense at the end, and that makes it kind of sorry. But I think that, plus, especially on a new account, right, this is going to be pretty good. We get 2 rolls into speed here. That makes it an 11. Well, I guess I can just click the reforge and just tell you. It makes it an 11. Then 15 and 18, that's going to be pretty good. This is worth 5%, which means that your defense altogether is 23%. Not too bad, not too bad. But we don't have any of the Ancient Heart, so we're going to have to wait to be able to reforge that. Let's go back into equipment conversion and see if we can get one. I need to have 2 crit damage necklaces. Both of them have to be speed, or maybe even crit chance. One is going to be for my Moonlight Vivian, and one is going to be for Edward. So we're looking for attack, we're looking for HP, crit chance, and maybe a speed, something like that. Here's our crit chance, here's our attack. Oh man, we did not get. This is not good. We had 2 things that go together and 2 things that don't go together. If I can go all attack and crit chance, maybe we can save it. This one is a 29 starting value, but basically has something that I don't need. Let's go. Maybe we get lucky here. 5 crit chance, max roll. Let me get another 2 of those. Max roll into attack as well. Very nice. Let's go. Attack and crit chance. Oh, man. We get a defense. Can we salvage this piece? I think what we would want here is to mod this into a speed roll. So if we can get a +12 roll that doesn't go into effect resist, attack, and crit chance, this can still be a good piece and be with 4 speed. Now at a 4 speed, we're looking at 200 to 220-ish. And we get another roll into defense. Man, that makes it a +15 defense though. Now at a +12, I want a 66. Right now, I have a 65. So surprisingly on track, but I did want to have one more roll here. But I think that I'm feeling desperate, so let's see if we can get that +15 roll into attack. There we go, very nice. This is a +80, which is right where we want to be at a +15. And if we go ahead and try and reforge this, Wow, okay. Not bad at all. This is going to be a plus 20 into defense. When you're looking at defense rolls for flat, typically we'll have about 600 defense on a 5-star hero, fully maxed out at level 60. That means 122 is going to be around about 20%. So that is pretty darn good. We are going to want to mod this one though. We're going to want to take out the effect resist and put in a speed or maybe even a defense. That would be awesome, right? 29% defense? Oof, I think that would be sweet. Let's see what else we can roll before we go into modification stones. But this one, very nice. Let's see if we can roll some of these rings. I'm going to have to stay away from that necklace for just a little bit because I'm out of charms. Let's go ahead and roll this one. Now, some people stay away from the hit set. If you can get pretty good starting stats, hit set, not bad to have. As long as we avoid, no, see, and then we didn't avoid it. So now we get rid of it right away. And let's see if we can roll, let's see, we can roll this one next. We have defense, HP, attack, crit chance. Okay, then effect resist. So I'm thinking something like an Aria. This account doesn't have an Aria yet, but I think this would work out pretty good. Let's see what we get. 5 crit chance, love that. Max roll into health, pretty good. I'm gonna pretty good roll into attack as well. Now you might say this is a defense with HP and attack. Attack will still give you more damage on a defense-based hero or an HP-based hero. Also, don't forget that you can take this and put it on a Ravi, or you can take it and put it on someone who wants to be a bruiser. Oh, but we get that roll into effect resist. Now at that plus 12 mark, I want to have a 66. I do get a 69, but I did want to avoid this. Oh, that's okay. I think it'll be okay. I'm probably not going to change this into a plus 9 for the crit damage. I think I would just keep it just like this and put it onto a hero that wants to be very bruiser. Very bruiser. Let's see if I have enough. I do have enough, just barely. And we get another 5 roll into effect resist. Not bad at all. I want an 80. I get an 81. This one's going to be a good piece as well. Let's take a look at a few more pieces. I do have this hit set. Now, when I'm looking at something like this, it doesn't really line up, but I do know that this player wants to go fast, so we're looking for a triple speed roll. Anything that's not triple speed, I think we just go ahead and get rid of. I had HP with crit damage, and maybe we can mod this into crit chance. So HP, crit damage, crit chance, speed on a hit set. Just not seeing it. We're only looking for speed there, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. Let's see what else we have. This one's going to be very similar as well. Now this can be utilized for something like a Knight or a Soul Weaver. Okay, we get a min roll, really low roll, lowest roll into defense. We want at least a 32. I get a 30, but this is not going to cut it for me. So we're going to go ahead and let that piece go. This one, not bad. Not bad. We don't see speed roll. Don't forget, we can still build this into a very decent piece here if we get some max rolls into a lot of the attack stats. We get a max roll into crit chance. Okay, we get a 5 roll into crit damage. Not bad. 7 is the highest. So right now we are at a 43. I want at least a 41. If I'm going to get 1 roll here into attack at plus 9. And it's a min roll. Now I do want a 50. I get a 51, but this is not an amazing piece. If this were, man, if this were a 7 or an 8, I would feel a lot better about it. Even a 6, I would feel better about it. Let's go ahead. We're going to do it. We're going to go all the way to plus 50. 50. That'd be way OP. We're going to go to plus 15 right here. Okay, we get another 4 roll into attack. Oh, it hurts so much to get those 2 min rolls, but we do get a very useful defense here. So this one, not bad. This is going to reforge into an 18. Yep, there it is. So still very good, useful piece. Definitely going to keep that. Definitely going to reforge it. And we're going to build some heroes out of that one. Let's see what else we got. Some of these I keep because they have high rolls, but I don't really have anyone to use in them yet. Let's go and we're going to speed check this. We get a max roll into defense, but what I wanted was speed. Now at a plus 3, I want to have a 32. I get a 38, so it's way above. Way above. But who am I going to use? Attack, defense, speed, right? Who am I going to use? So even though it rolls a very good roll, not going to keep it because all I really wanted was speed. That one, not bad, but we don't need that one quite yet. Now here we go. We're going to speed check this one as well. Triple rolls into speed. Did not get it. Too bad. One of the big problems with rolling for speed like this is that you throw away just a ton of pieces. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. If you're going to go for speed, you're going to throw away a bunch of pieces. Let's try this again. We don't get it. Don't get it. If this were speed, crit chance, attack, then I might keep that, right? But don't really want it if it's going to be HP. Not a lot of HP attackers that I want to go very fast. Same thing with this one here. Actually, this one's not bad at all. I might go ahead and keep this one. I don't have anyone to use it on quite yet. Are we going to want an HP-based attacker on a hit set? I don't think we do. We're going to go ahead and let this one go. This one here is pretty good. We're only 1 roll off, or 1 point off from effectiveness, and 1 point off for crit chance. Now this is something that you can use onto some of your more support heroes, right? You get decent rolls into maybe 1 decent roll into each one. And now we're looking at heroes for expedition, looking at heroes for hunts, looking at a lot of heroes like that. Now if we get another attack or another crit chance, that would be good. We'll take this one to plus 12. Maybe mod this into crit damage or speed. Let's see what we get. Okay, very nice. We get a 7 and a 6. I want to average out to 6. Now at a plus 9, I want a 50. I'm at a 53. So this one looking pretty good. Let's see what we get on that plus 12 roll. We get an effectiveness, but another roll here into attack. That is very nice. I like it. That would turn into a 34 attack. 34. Now we just got to decide who to use it on. We get a plus 9 and a crit chance. One thing I talk about quite a lot is the reason I use a crit set is to get 100% crit chance. This is so where I can make my runs and hunt more consistent, or for something that I really need to crit on every single time into arena, that's going to help you, right? So what you want is you want to have 10 or more onto all of your pieces of gear to be able to use now something like a pen set or a torrent set. If you have something around about like maybe a 5 or a 6 onto some of your gear, then you need to have now a crit set to make sure you can hit those thresholds. This is going to be very good onto a lot of heroes. Now, they're going to be medium to low speed because there's no speed roll here, but at 4 speed, speed set, and speed boots, now we're getting into 200, 220, so still a very decent piece, and you can use it on a variety of heroes. Let's see now if we can use our epic crafts to get a nice helmet. What I want is a crit chance helmet, because this account just isn't getting a lot of attack-based helmets that have some decent crit chance. Now with something like this, right, we have attack, defense, effectiveness. So 28, I wanted 29, but that means that now you have to come in and mod this into crit chance. If you're going to use a crit helmet, you want to make sure it has crit chance or mod it into crit chance. That way that you can hit at least 85% crit for your hunts or 100% crit in a lot of PvP and stuff like that. We're going to keep that one on the sideline. Let's see if I can get one more. Let's go crit chance. Same thing, almost exactly the same thing. Look at that, very good score. That means that we have health, attack, effectiveness. We don't want to have this effect resist, so we're going to end up modding that one maybe as well. No crit chance, no crit chance anywhere. Man, one more, come on. Okay, I guess we're going to make do with what we have. This one too low onto the equipment score. So let's see our crit chance helmets, and maybe, just maybe, we get lucky and we can mod one out. Let's go ahead and we'll just start here. Attack, HP, effectiveness. I'm thinking about something like a Terran or Guard, right? Thinking about something like a Mui. Thinking about something like, if it rolls good into health, maybe something like a Brieg, but it does not. So we're going to go ahead and let this one go and try the luck on the next one. Now we're looking at attack, defense, effectiveness. We're going to avoid that effect resist. Big rolls. We get a 4. Min. But then we get an 8, so we average out to a +6. I think what we want is a 47. We get a 47, but I don't think I'm going to carry on with this one. I don't think so. Not targeting effectiveness. It's for some reason I keep getting the exact same helmet over and over and over again. Look at that. It's just not rolling what I want. One more here. Now this one has crit damage. High attack, high crit damage. Mod this one into a crit chance. Let's go. Nice. Finally, we're getting a max roll. Defense. Then we get a 6. We got an 8, a 6, average out to 7. Not what I wanted, but not bad. Max roll into effect resist. It's a max roll, but not what I want. At a +9, right? I want to have a 56. I have a 62. So it's way ahead. Way ahead. But the problem is, I have to mod something into crit chance. If this were no rolls into effect resist, then I get like a 3 or a 4. We get 1 roll, so now I'm getting like a 5 or a 6 into crit chance. Not what I wanted. Let's see what we can get. Max roll into attack. Wow. I want a 66. I get a 74. I have to. I have to take a chance. Don't roll into effect resist. Of course. Of course. This one though, 86. That means when I reforge this is going to turn into 100. 100. So where do we go from here, right? Where do we go? It's a big problem. Huge problem. The problem is that we have no crit chance here. So that means that while it did roll very well, because it didn't roll into crit chance, I have to pair it with something that rolled 15, 20 crit, or put it onto a hero that either doesn't need crit onto a broken set, or put it onto a hero that will get a imprint from crit or an exclusive equipment from crit. Not ideal, but you roll the dice, 25% chance to roll into effect resist, and of course, here's some effect resist. Let's come back into equipment conversion and see if we can get into some speed boots. I do have some boots here that I need, and we're going to try and go for speed set, speed boot. Especially when you're first starting out, a lot of your heroes are going to be on a speed set. So we want to make sure that we can go speed set, speed boot to ensure that you're hitting those values. Now we have HP defense, always good. Effectiveness, we want to avoid this flat attack. That's going to be something I hope that we can get into. We got, looks like maybe one or two more here. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Crit chance, crit damage, max roll here into defense, and then a flat HP. We see a 31 starting value. That one's going to be nice. We can mod this into HP, or we can mod this into something like maybe attack. I think that better when you have defense like this, mod that into HP. Let's see if we can go one more. There we go. Speed set. Come on. Give me something with attack. Okay, well, we did get some attack, but this one is going to be too low. We see a 24. So we have attack and defense. Okay, that's not awful. We see effectiveness. Now, if we have attack, defense, HP, crit damage, now we can utilize this on that new Bologna that we pulled, but I think it's missing a couple. Maybe we can mod this bottom one into HP. I'm getting a little desperate. We're going to try that one first. Let's go ahead and come into here and go into these boots. 24 first. If it goes into effectiveness or flat defense, then it's going to be a no. And there it is. Didn't waste too much resources, and we got to see at least what it's going to do. Now we have, okay, this one's pretty good. Avoid this flat HP. Nice. Max roll into crit damage. Please don't give me any more crit damage. That would be the worst thing ever. Oh man, it's awful. I hate it. Stop giving me crit damage. Stop if you know, especially don't give me another 7. That would be awful. Please, no more 7s into crit damage. Oh no! We do see that it rolled into flat health. That's okay. We have a 66 here. Now, when we mod this flat health into attack or into defense, or I mean attack or to HP, that's going to probably come up to about 70, right? So we're desperate on boots. Let's go ahead and pull boots. Ooh, got a 5 roll into crit chance. Very nice. Look, 81. After I mod that out, that's going to turn into something even better. This is about a 5% HP. Now, when I mod this into HP, let's use this as an example. It'll give you 7 to 11. So this is going to come up to 85. This one's going to go to about 100. About 100. So very good there. Now let's see this one. We have HP defense and effectiveness. Flat attack. Okay, we get some defense. I want a average 6 roll there. And we get a 6 and an 8. That's pretty good. 47, right on track. Okay, not amazing. We get a 4. Min. I want to have a 57. I have a 53 at a +9. But it did go into HP and defense quite a lot, so that can still be a good piece. Especially if you want to pull down... Oh, man. Not great. Not great. I want a 66. I get a 61. If it had gotten anything except for flat attack, anything at all except for flat attack, this will be great on someone like an Angel of Light. This will be great on someone like a Solitaria of the Snow. Or, man, there's just so many heroes. Dizzy. Even a Dizzy. So awesome. I'm gonna keep this one sitting around just in case I can use it. Let's see what these other ones rolled. Effect resist there. Okay, this one. You guys know what I'm thinking. It's behind, though. It's behind. So we see everything that we want. HP, attack, crit damage, defense. But it's behind. I want a 57 here. I only get a plus 50. Can I get a max roll? I get a pretty good one. Pretty good one. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to accept this and put this on that Bologna. Big roll, big roll. I got a 7 and a 6 into attack. Very good. Perfect. This is exactly what I want for Bologna. So now we can go ahead and see. Let's go see what kind of gear that we can put on our new heroes. And some of the gear that we rolled today maybe was useful somewhere. Let's go now into our Sage Vivian. Now this is one where I'm still going to play her just to get that max level 10 in friendship and get the 3 free Molagora. But we have a necklace that we can use on her. This is the necklace that we rolled a little bit earlier. So we should see that somewhere around here. There we go. Now I have not decided what I'm going to do quite yet with this necklace. When we look at it, we have a pretty good roll into attack. We get defense and crit chance. Now on her, speed or a defense roll here will be pretty good. A lot of defense. This will also be good on someone like maybe, maybe like a Spectre Tenebria would be good, right? These pair of boots as well. So we see that we have defense, crit chance, attack, effectiveness. So modifying this into something else, this will give us a 14 down here, or we can pull into an 8%. So I'm thinking that we're going to go with attack here. I think that's going to be pretty good. I don't have one quite yet. Let's go ahead and get one up here. I don't think we're going to need any effectiveness, so let's go ahead and pick up an attack percent. Mod these boots. Come on, give me an 8. I get a 4 because, of course, I get a 4. Not fun. Not fun at all. So now she's at 3,700, 207, 251. This helmet, I think we're going to get rid of and try and get something else here. That one is not bad. We're still going to get 5% more off of this ring. I do need to modify the ring though. Maybe get rid of this effect resist, put down crit damage, or put down speed. I think that will be good. Let's go ahead and reforge it so we can see what that is going to look like. 87, this should come up to about 100, maybe 101. That's real nice. 102, oh my goodness. That is fantastic bruiser gear. Now she's not going to keep this forever, right? Because we don't want a bunch of HP on our Vivian, but it's going to give her some pretty good stats right now. And then we're going to go ahead and we're probably going to, I'm going to test her out because I don't have Sylvan Sage Vivian on my main account, and she's not really widely used. I don't see her a lot, but we're going to skill her up maybe later. Now let's come in and see what we have for Bologna. This is the hero that this person really wanted. This is, I don't know, waifu, girlfriend, game girlfriend material. It felt dirty even when I said it, so I don't know. But she's awesome. She's an awesome hero. I love using Lone Crescent Bologna. She's not the easiest hero to build, but that was mostly because when she came out, people weren't they didn't have this type of gear just sitting around, right? Because we didn't have a lot of heroes that were automatic crit heroes. So now that we do, now you can sort of plan for that Vivian or the Bologna, just like we had with that pair of boots. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just max her out. Max her out. You're going to get a maxed out, probably a maxed out Vivian, honestly. Then a maxed out Lone Crescent Bologna. We went ahead and maxed out our Mercedes as well. And we still have a bunch of Molagora left over. This is probably going to go into, I don't know, I'm thinking Brieg, honestly. And just because I love him, Crow, Crow, he's like my best friend. We hang out, we do it, it's something that knights would do. They don't lift weights. What do they lift? Horses? What do knights even do? Sharpen their swords? I don't know, man. But whatever it is that me and Crow like can do together, that'll be awesome. That felt weird too. I don't know what's going on. All of that just feels so weird. Okay, here we go. Let's go into our pair of boots. I'm pretty sure that was a speed set pair of boots. Very nice. And then we need to come in and try and figure out some other pieces. So, do we have something that has high crit chance anywhere? This piece would be pretty good if we mod this into defense now. Then we can utilize her onto HP set. Ideally, I think you'd want to put her onto pen set, but if you want to make her super tanky, then I think that you can go with the HP there. We don't want any crit chance. No crit chance. This one, not looking too bad. It's a 72, so way below where I would want it. But that might be all that we have right now. Oh, this is disgusting, but it's already level 85. This person, man, don't build gear like this. It's so gross. It's so gross. Don't do it. Do not do it. Okay, not getting anything here. We see health, speed, crit damage. That's a 78. Okay, that's looking a little better. That's looking a little bit better. This one has effectiveness and crit chance. Crit chance again, but it does have the health and the attack. Let's go ahead and see if we can find this one. Not bad. I do want to save this for a different person though. Looking for health, defense, speed onto a chest plate. Health, defense, speed, and crit damage. This one might be pretty okay. This is a 55. I want a 57, but that gives us the speed set. Now, I think what we want is we want a crit chance necklace. I'm not going to get that, of course, because I don't have any crit chance necklaces. And then I think that I want probably an HP or a speed ring. What would that look like? If we put her onto an HP ring, that brings her up to 16,000, which is pretty good. Of course, we have to switch out this chest plate to get a more accurate picture. Let's just put this one on. So we see 16,000, 12, 16. I want more attack here. That would be good. Let's go into this and see, do I have anything? That's not what I wanted. Okay, here we go. I think I would need something with pretty high attack, right? That one has a 24%. It's getting there, but not quite there. I want to see 3,000 or more attack here, 12 to 15, and 16 to 17, 185 speed, and then I believe that crit damage as close as we can to 275 to 300. There's going to be a lot more work to do here. We need to get some sort of necklace onto her, but I think we're on to a pretty good start. And now we just need to sort of wrap it all together. It's going to be a weekend where we get to farm some of the hunts because we have a hunt buff. I'm also going to be doing at least one more episode to start to wrap up this series on this account before then we begin a new project or begin a new game. Thank you guys so much for watching. My channel, 100% nonprofit, benefits the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a like so other people just like you can find it as well. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck on your battles.